Hello again, everyone. Welcome to a Saturday afternoon matchup. I hope. Got a new captain for their and new squad here, so I'm crossing my fingers that this has been messaged. Anyways, is a matchup between BBC's Mischievous Mongooses and on the other side of the field, it's Sharkpog. It's week one, so we don't have much research. So here's the roster for the Mongoose. Lauhu. I screw up his name all the time, and I probably will continue. Bucks, Salad, and Bull Sharker. And for Sharkpog, we got Peter, Shaggy, Siege, and Roddy. I think I know who's starting for the Mongoose. It's Lauhu, Salad, and Pool Sharker. But, I mean, obviously, like, don't know anything about Sharkpog here. Matchup in Tier 3, C1, C2. Week one. So, based on everything I've seen so far, game one is just naturally going to be weird. Just there's nerves, that sort of thing. Just a lot of just sometimes like there's an inexplicable like like 7-0 win for a team, and then the series just goes 5 and both teams play each other close. I've seen it happen a lot. So I am going to reserve judgment on what happens until the series gets going. So my Discord is going crazy, so just making sure. Oh, yeah, let me get that for you. So, Lau wanted the Twitch info for the club. I'm going through a rebranding, so I'm gonna, I don't know, do it some point, but that's kind of like neither here nor there. So other than that, yeah, this should be interesting. See, on the club front, for the most part, a lot of the teams won, a lot of the squads won. I think I know the Scorpions lost. They lost on stream here. They lost in 5. It was a close series, so that's always encouraging for season up. I think this was in the dark. Midpoint and Millsy, the Equilibrium 2's team, they lost in 4 or 5 as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good positive week. IGL kicked off Rumble. So that happened. The club entry won, but I think that more has to do with the fact that it's an open division, and just kind of semi-beer league because it's Rumble. But like the club's lowest tier for teams is tier 3, the Scorpions and the Mongooses. So yeah. So a lot of exciting things. A lot of squads off on on foot. Kind of the playoff math reminder. I believe 4-2 gets you into the playoffs. You might get lucky with a 3-3 finish. excuse me, but 4-2 should get you into the playoffs. So, if I can read tags correctly, I believe Siege, Peter, and Roddy. And obviously Pool Sharker, Lahu, and Salad. Good luck to all. Let's get this show on the road. This is a best of 5, Tier 3, Division 13. This is a Champ 1 and Champ 2 matchup. It's Week 1, IGL action. Roddy, a pass off the side. Siege looking to steer that in. Just missed near side. Oh, Roddy misses. Nice defense from Siege, buying his team time. Their team time. Pool Sharker was blocked by Siege. Roddy chasing it down. Punches it in. Salad with the block. Peter trying to steer that in. Salad blocked by Siege. 50 there. Gets technically won by Pool Sharker. Lau with the foul up. Peter gets a clear out. Back goes straight to Salad. Salad looking to keep it in. Unfortunately, the demo. No one was there. Pool Sharker blocks Roddy. Peter banging it off the sidewall. It's going to get a second. Just was a little bit in front of that ball. Ball did squirt in the middle, and I don't blame Peter for not trying to go for it. Because it's kind of a low percentage play, even though like it pops right in front of him. Siege bringing it in. Was blocked out. Roddy to send it back in. Pool Sharker trying to get it out. Peter follows up on the challenge. Wins it. Wins the second. Salad on the back wall. Gets it out. Intercepted by Roddy. Salad had to touch. Roddy with an unfortunate second touch. Pool Sharker. Up to Lahu. Peter collects that. Bring it out. Ball sent in. Roddy on the back wall. Misses. Pool Sharker's there to clean it up. And the Mongooses take an early lead. Well, early. They score first. Not going to fault Siege there. Siege was expecting teammate. That's actually a very, very valuable skill to have, is just trusting your teammate. It prevents double commits. Obviously, it's a case of, well, yeah, but it didn't work out for them, but it's like correct 90% of the time. The ball just kind of sit there. Siege looking to get there first. Blocked by Pool Sharker. Peter wins the challenge, sends it in the corner. Looking to center it out. That's a little too close to net. Roddy was there. Just missed. Far side. Siege looking for the double. Peter on the follow-up. Pushes it through, I believe. And Shark Pog. And I don't have my overlay up. So there wasn't a save there. So maybe that was going in off the post. But still. So we're at the halfway mark. Shark Pog scoring just right before. 1-1 here in game 1. Peter's up for it. Ends up pushing it to the side. Siege 50 on Lahu. Roddy trying to steer it in. Unfortunately it goes out. Salad collects it. Trying to drop it down. Nice reach by Siege. Lahu pops it up. Read by Roddy. Pool Sharker looking to catch it, could not. Ball on the backboard. Nice clear from Pool Sharker. 50 by Roddy. Is that wide? That is wide. It was a good challenge though. Peter in off the side. Slight miscommunication there from the blue side. Pool Sharker, bag clear. Roddy couldn't get that in. Misses just high on the upper 90. Nice reaction from Pool Sharker to get that save. actually like demo play. That ball's up. Siege. No one there from the Mongooses. Salad didn't get the right touch there. Nice read by Siege. 2-1 Shark Fog, game 1. Tiger, this is kind of like a last minute tier 3 assembled team. Like a lot. There wasn't like much of tryouts actually. To pull back the curtain a little bit. So this is just, you know, basically a bunch of T3 players. I said if you want to form a team, you can. Oh. So what happened there? Lahu put it down. Oh, came off the post. Kind of too committed there from Sharkpog. So tie game here. We got 42 seconds. Yeah, like I've seen these every individual around. I believe, God, I want to say Salads from Tiesto's group, or at least hangs out there as well. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to complain where people hang out. So, I mean, it is kind of like, it is a mixed bag. Here are stats I didn't know overtime. It's a mixed bag always, but, you know, it's kind of like, well, unfortunately, this is just like what's there. And actually, it's a lot of players like first go at it. Bucks is a sub on this team. Bucks is like my old running mate. But Bucks is also taking some time out. So, yeah, Tiger, like, again, I'm not going to tell people what to do. In a way, as long as it's like, we kind of know, especially for the squads, as long as we know where you're at. Nice block from Pool Sharker. Solid. Actually pushes that to the side. That's a good play there. Oh! Sharkpog almost got a goal there. See, sends that in. Pool Sharker saved. Got it off the crossbar, too. Roddy just misses near side. That ball falls down. Salad steers to the side. I should probably save, like, internal commentary. Like, when we're not in overtime. Like, for the first 30 seconds. So, remind me. Game 2. Siege with the half flip. Oh! That's a little mess. Pool Sharker trying to put in. Misses near side. Siege gets his side. Approaching 145 in OT. So I'd like to think that both teams are kind of settled in. So, I mean, it's hard to say that. Hopefully we won't see any Game 1 weirdness. Speaking of weirdness, sometimes you just have to shoot it on net. And that's exactly what Peter does. Puts it on net. Puts it right between the defenders. And Sharkpog take Game 1 in overtime. 2:06 in. 3-2. I will be honest. Sometimes the overlay doesn't clear properly. Okay, so game 2. As the tide affair in game 1. No crazy week 1 nonsense. So, Mongooses looking to rebound. God, I hate this free-to-play update. So anyways, just kind of to pull back the curtain a little bit on like some internal random stuff. Overall, we don't care where you're at. It's just kind of like we know, we just want to kind of know. We've had problems in the past with some squads just not even playing in Discord and like not doing anything. That's a nice shot by Peter. So it just kind of makes it hard to resolve stuff. That's a good flick out there by Siege. Peter there with the read. And 1-0 Shark Bog. That's, what, 42 seconds in, if I can do math correctly? Miss from either side. Salad looking to get it out. Ooh, couldn't actually get a second touch there. That's a second touch there now. The delayed second. Ooh, low miscommunication there. Ball centered, but hit a little too hard. A little too close to the back wall. Siege misses. Salad in through the corner. Trying to get a block on Peter. Could not. Wahoo turns. Oh, that ball waterfalls off the ceiling. Sort of. Nice shot from Peter. So what happened there? Wahoo may not have gotten the touch that they wanted. It happens. Peter does bang that in. So 2-0 Shark Pog. 3:36 left here in game 2. Nice touch by Peter to put it on net. Saved by Wahoo. Could see who saved that, but Siege to send that in. Salad up. Save off the crossbar, but that rebound's put away by Peter. Kinda unfortunate there. It's a good read. It is a good read by, well, the blue side, now that I've forgotten. I'm kind of spacing a little here for whatever reason. So, for the Mongoose, I just think they just need to kind of settle down. You know, for whatever that's worth. Shark Pog right now, also, they're looking pretty good. I think they just need to keep the pressure going. Peter with the dunk, double touch there. Wahoo just tries to clear, and Peter's there. And gets it. And it's 4-0. So, I don't think the Mongoose really need to be chasing this game right now. Again, it's week 1, first run for them. All right, so 4-1, 2:24 to go. Sorry, Tiger. I missed, T3 is C1, C2. So, IGL, I do not envy whoever had to figure out ranks. There is a lot of, I'm going to say, leeway, it looks like, that was given. because of all the rank reset nonsense. And again, like basically how close IGL started to the competitive season. So I know that there were a couple of people that were slotted in as T4 for the Mongoose. There's a little panic defense there. Peter puts it away. So I would... Obviously this doesn't apply to Tiger because Tiger's on the Rumble team. And that's just a CF open division. And it's Rumble. But for anyone out there, I would not pull a Red Bull and assume that your opponents are the tier that they are. You know, I would assume that they would slot in there. So kudos right now to Sharkpog because they're just, you know, putting the pedal down. This is kind of like what I expected in Game 1. And then the tight game to follow. That was Game 1 in Game 2. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone on Sharkpog is looking very, very good right now. Mongoose, you know, again, week one jitters, all that, first time playing in IGL. I mean, that's a good consolation goal. Pool Sharker. I mean, again, really, I just think that they need to, you know, just settle down, just play their game. You forget about this game. You also know what you need to do, and that is win 3 straight. But, you know, that's got to start by winning Game 3 and then Game 4 and then, you know, doing what you need to do in Game 5. You know, and for Sharkpog, you know, I think part of it's more the same and just, you know, they don't have to play conservative. Just be very, very mindful of everything in their team. I really haven't seen any egregious double commits. Maybe the one I think in Game 1. All right, so some two good consolation goals for the Mongoose. I mean, you know, this one was kind of garbage time-ish. It just looked like Sharkpog was just going to run up the field. So, you know, but everything helps. It's good to get on the stat sheet. So, obviously, Mongooses need to do the reverse sweep. Sharkpog would love to get the sweep here. So, all right. So Mongoose just need to collect themselves, get themselves ready. You know, try and cut down on the spakes, work on the comms. I would say for Sharkpog, just keep doing what you're doing, but be prepared to make, you know, an in-game adjustment. Peter looking for the redirect there. Sal pushes that off to the side. So he's looking to switch up the play. Peter almost gets there, but Pool Shark beats him. Pool Sharker sending it in! Pool Sharker looking to become a member of Clangers in the future. That's also just kind of rough. But gotta shake it off. Sal looking to send it in through the corner. Kind of does. Lahu with the block. Peter's there. Kind of just pushes it to the side. Lahu there, sending it in. It's wide. Siege misses. Peter taking out of the corner, challenged by Solid. But Peter did win the 50. Lao Hu to send that all the way in. Rowdy misses off the backboard. Sent in. Little too high. Lao Hu could not get to it. Backs off. Bull Sharker. Pass off the side wall. Intercepted by Roddy. Or back wall, I mean. Bull Sharker steering that in the corner. Lao Hu going to go pick it up. Trying for the 50 on Roddy. Actually loses it. Solid. Around Peter. So someone probably should have been there from the Mongoose. And that's kind of rough for Pool Sharker. It probably should have been Pool Sharker up. I mean, again, it's hard to tell. So there's plenty of time for Mischief and the Mongooses to come back. So I just want to see what happened here. So both defenders were kind of wide. I mean, I'm gonna say that's a lot of. I'd say that's a good play still from Sharkpog, going for the pinch. Pool Sharker sending that in. Peter aside. Oh, there's two there. I feel like if I have to make the internal question, there's a slight comms issue on the orange side. I mean, again, it's like, you know, this looks like a difference of, you know, just doing the old eyeball test as a team that has played together versus a team that's recently formed. Again, there's like, you know, no shame in that. You know, I'm assuming the Mongooses are going to get better as the season goes on. You know, it just takes time. And Peter right now is also just deadly off that wall. No one up. It's 3-0. Well, Tiger, if you're going to keep hitting the post, then I'm going to keep sending out invites, you know? Like, at some point you just need to embrace it. Even though probably, I don't know. I'm looking at switching up my development, so... But that's neither here nor there. There's still like 5 weeks to play in IGL, and I could change my mind 4 times. So, approaching a minute to go. Sharkpog comfortably in the lead. That ball pops in the middle. Salad trying to put it in on net. Pool Sharker sent it in, but that's easily read off the backboard by Peter. Peter looking to take it out. Could not get around Lao Hu. Siege is there. Trying for a catch. That goes in. Pool Sharker. Pool Sharker looking to give the Mongoose a chance here. That's a great read. Salad taps that in. We got 33 seconds to go. There's a chance here. Did Sharkpog take their foot off the gas? I don't know. Saved by Pool Sharker. Under 30 to go. Ball goes all the way down. Peter clears to the far side. Wastes time. Ball drops down front. Saad looking to put it back in. Pool Sharker and Lahu challenge. Siege puts it in. Mongoose gonna have to take this to length. There's no one there. On no favorable bounce. And Shark Pog take it in 3 and I mean I will say that, you know, game 2 is a little rough for the Mongoose. You know, first time together and everything. You know, they played 2 close games. And all that. Shout out to Shark Pog. They played some really good games. You know, in a way, went out and did what they need to do. Put on a dominating display in game 2. You know, and like, I mean, if you know, to be honest, I don't think either team can complain about the result. You know, maybe the Mongooses felt they should have gotten either game 1 and game 3. Maybe have lost in 4. You know, but in a way, it kind of is what it is, right? So yeah. But the quick recap: are we still doing 6-mans? Because if so, I'll switch onto my personal channel for that nonsense. But while I'm waiting on an answer, here's just a recap. This is a sweep by Shark Pog. Game 1 went to overtime. It was a hard fought. The overtime goal. Again, I think it's more of a defensive error than, you know. It's like 60% defensive error, 40%, you know, offensive shot. But, you know, again, sometimes you just need to put the ball on net, you know, and I never complain if a bad goal, unquote, goes in or not. I'm happy because that means my team has scored. But yeah, that's all Shark Pog take game 1. And this was kind of like 6-1 late. It was all Shark Pog. Just game 2 was really just a dominating performance by them. This was a little weird. Shark Pog was up 3-0. Mongoose started to rally, but just sort of ran out of time. Again, it's only natural, you know, if Shark Pog kind of thought it was in the bag. That happens, you know, human nature and all that. You know, obviously for them, it's just something to be, you know, something to recognize and try and avoid in the future. You know, and for Mongoose, I just think, you know, as they play together more, they will get better. Like, that's, you know, that's just the thing. As long as you play together, they should have no problem. Yeah. You know, and obviously work on comms. You know, and, you know, it's kind of like, you know, both teams obviously continue to improve. You know, work on your comms, work on your rotations. You know, and you'll see the results at some point. But yeah, that'll go ahead and do it once again. Shark Pog with the sweep, the 3-0 sweep here in week 1 of the Indie Gaming League. And I believe that should do it. I think there is one match open that I don't know anything about. I think. I haven't heard anything, but yeah, whatever. So as far as I know, that will go ahead and conclude it for week 1 in Best Buds Club, Best Buds United. Yeah, we're going through a rebranding. For reasons. I'm not mad at it. You know, there's just some of us that called it way back in the day. I mean, I called it when we formed. But I'll save that for a later date. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good weekend, and I guess we'll see you in week 2 of the Indie Gaming League, and that starts on Monday. Have a good one, everyone.